senior night like for you? You know, you brought these guys here, you brought them together to 5 good guys who've done a lot for the program. What was it like?
It was I don't know. I didn't really have too much emotions. I was trying to get these guys not to think about it so much, try to get them loose all day. I knew the first half was going to be all emotional, and guys, some guys just still didn't get out of it. But I'm happy. I'm happy for these guys. These guys work hard. Like I told you guys before, they put up with a lot of my stuff. I'm very demanding when it comes to certain things, and for these guys to go out like this is for me is great, because I know how these guys are not just good basketball players. They're good people, and that to me that means more than anything else.
Coach, obviously with the big senior night, the 5 seniors that were honored have really been the 5 starters for you all season long. What does it mean to have a group of veteran leadership that you can rely on to be your starters now?
No, it means a lot. I'm not knocking what other coaches do, but I'm not a guy that mess with the starting lineup. I stick with guys when things are not going well. I stick with guys when things are going well. I was a player, so I understand it, right? You kind of get the sense of, when a guy is not playing well, the last thing you want to do is put him to the bench and not think that you believe in him. These guys it's great. These guys they work hard. They mature. They older. They get it. They understand the sense of urgency. Even in the beginning of the year when things wasn't going great, we was really close but so far away, right? And they believed in everything that I was preaching, and they just worked hard.
Coach, you guys have struggled to shoot the 3 ball for most of the season. The last 2 games, you've been shooting it well, 12 threes tonight. What does it do with your team when they do hit threes, particularly when, like the last 2 nights, it's not just been Al, it's been everybody?
No, it's been good. We've been working really hard on it. I'm glad that guys are making shots because, we work really hard. We come in the morning. Guys come before practice. Guys stay after practice. So it's good to see that happen, especially at a time like this where, it's tournament time. You need to start making some shots. So it's good.
Shaheen, I know that there's more season to be played, but can you look at some point in the regular season and say that was the turning point? Was it a game? Was it a practice?
I don't know. That's a tough question to answer because it was a few games. It was a turning point. I thought the first one obviously was after Rutgers. I thought, I was really disappointed in myself. And Rutgers is a good team and very well coached, but I was disappointed in myself that I had my guys understand the magnitude of that game, right? I thought the 3 guys who played in last year would actually help the guys with it. So after that we had some talks, and obviously, after Xavier game we had 10 days off, right? We had like a mini boot camp, right? We came back in, and I think after that guys was like really focused on understanding what the Big East is all about, especially some of the new guys.
Bobby over here.
Coach, one of the biggest cliches in sports is it's hard to beat a team 3 times in one season. What's your approach going into your game on Thursday?
I'll be honest with you, I'm not even thinking about that right now. My main thing is I haven't slept. I'm hopefully get some sleep tonight, go watch my son play tomorrow. I haven't watched him play in 2 months. Then tomorrow night I start focusing on St. John's.
A few more, JD.
Do you have a message for the folks that picked you 9th at the beginning of the season?
I don't get involved with that, big dog. That's people's opinion. Our thing was to always stay within our locker room. Don't worry about the noise outside the locker room. So we never really thought about that. I didn't care about that. That don't matter to us. We just played basketball.
Matt in the back.
Sean, what's the difference after this last regular season game versus last season? Like, how far has this program come as you get?
Jeez. Really?
Not enough sleep?
The difference was, obviously we lost Kadari for the last 4 or 5 games. Then we was kind of playing mismatch. And I thought we went up to Providence and had a good win and win the Big East tournament against DePaul and controlled the whole game. And then down the stretch, just made some bowhand plays, right? And then obviously the guys that wasn't really up to play in on the NIT, which was disappointing because anytime you get a chance to play postseason, you're supposed to be ready to go. And then this summer was great. This summer, most of the team was here except Malachi and I think Arda. And I thought these guys had a tremendous summer together off the court. And I think that's what makes this team good because like they so tight off the court, on the court, it kind of takes a thing of its own.
Last couple here, Joe.
Coach, wrapping up your second regular season now as the head coach, you've shattered numerous records at Seton Hall already in terms of coaching. What does it mean to be having this type of success and putting together seasons like this at your own alma mater?
For me, it's I don't really care about the individual stuff. I'm a team guy, but you guys gotta understand something. The more you guys understand me and get to know me, like I'm a sore loser. I am, right? I hate to lose. I never want my guys wanting to lose and take losing. So when after games we lose, and I come here and I'm not jipper or happy. I know everybody get all messed up and like, he's this, he that. Like, I bleed blue, right? This is my school, this is my program. I always want to do well. And when we don't win and we don't do well, I feel like I let the school down, right? So now that things is going okay, they're not going great for us. Things are going okay. I just want to continue to keep building and keep moving forward. Like that's the goal.
Last one, Jerry.
I have actually two, if you don't mind. I want to ask you, how rewarding is it for you as a coach to see someone who works as hard as Dre Davis do what he's doing now?
It's if you guys get a chance to get to know him off the court, you guys understand his motivation is through the roof. Obviously, him having a kid, right? But he takes the game so serious. Him and Alamir Dawes are the two guys that never, ever, ever have a bad practice from a standpoint where they not giving me everything they got. And when you got guys like that, I'm not surprised that this is happening. He works so hard on his game. He work out with the bigs. He work out with the guards. He work out with the bigs. He's, to see this happening for him, I'm super happy for him and super proud of him.
My last question is, you mentioned a couple times your lack of sleep, Shah. And seriously, what are you up all night watching film?
Yeah, I don't. There's no sleeping during the season. Any coach that cares about this game the way I care about it, they'll tell you that. It's always on to the next. It's always on to the next. But I'm gonna try to sleep tonight, which is late already. Then I gotta wake up early and go to my son's game. I gotta see him play. I haven't seen him play in 2 months. And then tomorrow night I get to talk up. We get to work out. I get to watch St. John's and kind of get focused with that. All right, fellas. Thank you guys.